Hey everyone, my name's Gilberto and we are back again with another battle spot session, and we are still rocking out with this team. Hopefully it doesn't go as crazy as the first battle. However, we are out here and I can already tell this team's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have fun with it. And of course we were not too far away from seeing a Talonflame here. We have Talonflame, Whimsicott, Swampert, Tyranitar, Umbreon, and Scizor, that's what you call it. So I cannot bring the ORAS, which would generally be my Talonflame counter. So I will have to counter it with Blastoise, which is max HP, max defense, modest. So I would like to bring Moltres. My Moltres is Scarfed. I would also like to bring Bouffalante. I'm gonna lead Bouffalante. I think I'll lead Bouffalante, right? Yeah. I'm gonna lead Bouffalante, bring the Blastoise, bring the Moltres, lock that in. I mean, let me think. My Moltres gets walled a little bit by the Tyranitar, which is unfortunate, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? It's Scarfed, it can U-turn out, so that's a thing, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what my moveset on the Moltres is. I know it has Fire Blast, Hurricane, and U-turn. I can't remember what that other move is though, which is killing me right now. Oh well, I guess we'll find out. But the Blastoise is just your standard Mega Launcher thing. I made it max defense kind of as a secondary Talonflame counter. Of course I want ORAS to be my main Talonflame counter, but if it can't happen and I need something else, that's what I got that thing for. Actually, now that I think about it, ORAS is a terrible Talonflame counter because I don't have any good moves for it. I had Thunderbolt on it at one time to kind of be a Talonflame counter, but I took it off, and now I think it's Hyper Voice. It's Refrigerate, so it's Hyper Voice, Freeze Dry, Earth Power, and Rock Polish. So ORAS is a terrible Talonflame counter, actually. All right, so here we are. This is actually the lead that I thought he would start off with, and I'll show off the set real quick. This is a banded Bouffalante, guys. It's a banded Bouffalante with Facade, Frustration, Earthquake, and Rock Slide, and I feel like just getting a frustration off is the way to go, right? I feel like just getting the frustration off. You're gonna Toxic me, which is cool. Like whatevs, I'm not even reckless. I didn't want to take that recoil, so I'm not even reckless. I'm Sap Sipper. And the reason that I'm Sap Sipper is to kind of protect the grass weakness. My ORAS and my Blastoise are weak to grass. So if I have one of them in, maybe I can get a swap and a +1 on my Bouffalante. I don't know. Now this is unfortunate because if I'd known that I was about to get Toxic, I could have Facaded. Now, we see how powerful this Bouffalante is because I went for the frustration and you will Rocky Helmet, which means that you're probably really physically defensive, and I still did about 40% to you. So this actually makes me want to swap out because I want to get a Facade off. I want to start Facading things, so I'm going to go into the Moltres actually, and then I'll probably just U-turn back into the Bouffalante. I'll probably just U-turn back into the Bouffalante. I don't know what you do. Maybe you foul play me? Oh, you protect. That's fun. You were just protect stalling me. Okay. So I will take some Rocky Helmet damage, which is unfortunate. Oh, the other move is Ancient Power, guys. It's Ancient Power. There we go. All right, so I'm just gonna click U-turn. I feel like you swap. I don't know. All right, you don't swap, but you let me get this U-turn off, and that does a decent amount. That does more than I thought, especially because of the fact that this thing is modest. This thing is modest, which means that it is obviously a negative attack nature. Now, you might just Toxic, which is why I feel like you would stay in. I can't imagine you like foul playing or anything like that. You go for the Moonlight, which is interesting. That is interesting. However, now that my Bouffalante is back in, we can get a banded Facade off, which I'm excited about. Stab Banded Facade. Let's see how much this does. We saw Frustration do about 40-ish, so I'm expecting about 60-ish. 60-ish sounds about right. I don't know. 55, 60-ish? I don't know. Either way, you don't have a decent switch. This is honestly the best thing you could have in here. And it kind of gets two-shotted by this Bouffalant, I think. As you go for the foul play, that's gonna hurt. It does quite a bit, And the facade, oh my god, Bouffalant, you monster. Bouffalant, you savage. And we live on 1. That is pretty lit. So you're gonna Moonlight. Okay, so 2 scenarios. Either you Moonlight and I take you out, or you foul play me and the next mon takes you out. So I'm cool. You do go for the Moonlight, and I don't care. We're gonna double down here. We are both about to go down here because we saw just how much a facade from a Bouffalant does, and you ain't living that, boy. So we just take each other out. That's cool with me. Bouffalant being clutch AF living on 1. Bouffalant being clutch AF living on 1. And unfortunately, we don't get any pretty thumbnails due to me not having head charge on this thing. But as you guys can see, Facade Bouffalant is coming through. Now, I kind of knew that you would bring something out, expecting me to bring out the Moltres. That's exactly why I brought out the Blastoise. And you do have raised special defense. However, I'm gonna make a Blastoise with the Aura Sphere. And I don't know if you want to stay in on this, boy. If you swap out, you would swap out in a Talonflame, which that would be the best swap that you have. However, I do have the one. You wouldn't. I mean, it would be unfortunate if your last mon was Talonflame and Blastoise just kind of wrecks. But I think we just take you out, right? Please take him out. Don't be Focus Sash. Ooh, we don't take you out because of the added spell. Oh, also. So I'm maxed out on defense. I'm max HP, max defense, modest. I think I mentioned that already, but whatever. We're fine. So I kind of traded off on a little bit of special attack, or a little bit of damage output in exchange for being able to take on a Talonflame and shit like that. So that maybe was a mistake, as you guys can see. Maybe I should have invested a little bit in a special attack. Maybe I should have given up a little bit of defense investment, but I don't know. I mean, TBH, this is probably the best thing I could have done in order to counter Talonflame, so I can't be too mad about it, I guess. And out comes a Swampert. Which is interesting. My Moltres can't really do much against it other than Hurricane. So, I mean, I'm just gonna get a Mega Launcher Water Pulse off, but, I'm curious as to see how much this does. One would hope like 40-ish%? Yeah, that's about right. So, I think I live this because I am as physically bulky as I mentioned. And we get another Water Pulse off, and hopefully Moltres just cleans up. Moltres is Scarfed. I can't remember what I did or did not mention. I am hyped AF. I'm on hella energy drinks. As you have the Citrus. Now, I would really like it if this Sandstorm would fuck off real quick. Like, I can't imagine that being what is it? Man, I don't remember. What's the item that prolongs sand? Man, I don't know. I don't think you're that. Whatever that was. And I don't remember seeing any item on the Tyranitar. So, here's Moltres. And I'm gonna get Waterfalled, but hopefully we can land a Hurricane. That's really all we can do. We either land a Hurricane or we lose. I don't think Fire Blast, I don't know. Would Fire Blast take him out from this range? Should I look that up? We are modest max special attack. Man, I have to Hurricane. I feel like Hurricane's accuracy is dropped in the... Oh, we land it, and that'll do it, I think. That does it. We get the win. That was a wild match again. But as I was mentioning, this team is going to be so much fun. So please do stay tuned for the rest of this week with this squad. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. We have battle spot sessions every dang day of the week, and we have new teams every dang week. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I am once again out.